Well, let's quickly move on to our next issue of discussion, where in the face of crisis, the People's Democratic Party, PDP, has resolved to tread the path of reconciliation to bring the party back to the path of a vibrant opposition. In the spirit of no victor, no vanquished, the PDP Acting National Chairman, Umar Damagum, survived a scare and has continued in his position. Laying credence to this, the senator representing Benue South Senatorial District, Abba Moro, said the survival of Damagum as a PDP Acting National Chairman is not a matter of victory or defeat for any individual, but a collective decision made by stakeholders to push the party forward. Senator Moro insisted that Damagum's retention is neither a triumph for the FCT Minister Nyesom Wike nor a setback for the former presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar. He stressed that attributing the entire actions to Atiku and Wike is unfair, and the party comprises numerous members with diverse perspectives and motivations. BKO, I know we discussed this some weeks ago about the crisis in the PDP with asking for the resignation of Damagum, and now he has survived that, request. But going forward, do you see the PDP as an opposition? Because I know you talked about them being a party that the future about the party is, neither here nor there, looking bleak. But with this position taken by some...
But you cannot single-handedly take decisions, especially big decisions. In this case, once the National Caucus of the party, which is the main, most strategic organ of the party, sat and decided that they will not push the matter of Damagum's sack or replacement at the neck, I knew that his matter had been decided. I knew it would not be removed. That National Caucus is made up of past and present leaders of the party. You cannot tell me that all of them in the National Caucus are pro-Wike, for example. People know that Wike supports this national chairman, but he's not the only one who supports him. He's not the only one who brought him on board. Other people supported him. That's why he became acting chairman. And Wike cannot single-handedly remove him. That is the point. Once they came together, the National Caucus, ahead of the neck, and they took that decision to say, look, the matter of leadership, we are not going to pursue it at the neck meeting, which was held hours later. It was clear that this was where the power people within the party were going. Every party, every group usually has a group that are the big decision makers. The big decision makers that the rest of them will listen to. The most influential within the party, they are the ones who take the big decisions. Within the parties, for example, governors, whether it's APC or PDP, governors are the most influential. People have to just tag along the governors. Looking at APC, for example, it was the governors who decided that Oshomole had to go. The governors set up the caretaker committee, put their own colleague as chairman. It was also the governors who decided that no, their caretaker committee's time had to be extended. It was also the governors who said, look, caretaker committee chairman, your time is up. That's to tell you how strong governors were. Any big decision that the governors go against will not fly. So, and it is like that also in the PDP. The governors have influence. Other people too, the other people who have influence. So what Abba Moro is simply saying is, look, the way things stand, you cannot attribute what happened to an individual.
Right.
It is wrong. I also agree that it's wrong. One tree does not
make a forest.
So even if you are strong within a party, you have to also get others to agree with you, to go with you. And that is what has happened. The party has resolved that Damagum will stay in office until August. That is their decision. They are going to have congresses and all that. And the people will determine the leadership of the party going forward. They will be products of that congress. There will be delegates who emerge from those congresses that they are going to have, beginning from the ward level. That is the structure. That's the way it should be. So they've merely said, okay, this matter we are not deciding it now. We leave it till August. Before August, there will be a lot of horse trading. There will be a lot of coming together to agree on the shape that their next national conference or NEC will take. Right. So maybe at that time they will decide to give someone else. Who knows? So but for now, that is the decision, and it's not one person's decision.
Right. GKB, your position on this, especially as the PDP is trying to unite itself as an opposition, do you see them getting that position, as it were?
I think what they are trying to do, or what they've done rather, is to push the ball further down the
road.
Basically to make sure they give themselves enough time. Because no matter what we say, the Nigerian media have tagged the meeting basically as Wike, as was Atiku. That was the tag they did. Doesn't mean it's true. So when they are coming back home to report, they are going to report along that line. But what the party has done basically is to buy itself some time, basically, and then to return the structure back to the original owners, which are the ordinary members of PDP. Of course, they are always the party for the soul of parties. That's what I'm looking at in APC right now. People always find a way to control parties because they look at their own interest down the line. I think this is what really happens. So what they've done now, as far as I see, they've achieved two things. They've taken the party back. They've agreed that the chairman will come from North Central. Because don't forget, one of the points they were making was the fact that they said the allocation or the seeding of the chairman belonged to all the entire North. But now it's been streamlined and been brought down to North Central. So that to me is fundamental. And they've told the members, the caucus of North Central, to bring their own person. That means that whoever is standing out to control the party will not be a battle by proxy. Because somebody somewhere will still have to fund the campaign of whoever is going to emerge as the party chairman in August. But luckily, what they are doing now is that whatever is going to happen to the party will start at the ward level. So we are in for exciting times, even if it's going to be in opposition. That's what they are going to do now. They are going to go back home and then start from the smallest part and then grow it until they get to the chairman of the party. That to me is the only way to move forward. Because if they had gone one way or the other at this particular time, the crisis will have escalated beyond what they can do. So the party dodged the bullets and they kicked the ball down the road, which is okay politically. Because you and I know that 24 hours is a long time.
Absolutely.
In politics.
It is a long
time. So those
time.
who think are very strong today may not be in the same position tomorrow to influence the party as much as you think they can. But so we wait till August. God will spare our lives.
All right, let's quickly go on a very quick break. You're still on to Journalist Sanga. We'll have more discussion.